So, I'm at the plot today, and it's the first time I've been over for a few weeks. There are one or two jobs that I need to do to get the plot ready for the winter and to get me a head start on things I may have to do next spring. I'm Gang. Welcome to the channel, Gang and Peanut, two peas in a pod. So I've made it to the plot, and today I've got quite an important task to do. Now, most of my pathways on my plot are wood chip that's laid over a membrane. Not all of them, but most of them. And I've got a maintenance job to do today. I need to add some wood chip to the existing paths, or in one or two cases, I need to lift up the old wood chip that is starting to decompose and replace it with some new. Let's get some wood chip and get on with the job. Oh, crikey, this is a long walk. Oh. Now, the good thing about this site is that the wood chip is free. Woo! And normally there's quite a lot of it, and it is really nice stuff. Have a little look at that. Look at that, that's nice. Now, and I love the smell of it. Now, I need to get this back to the plot and get on with the job. Whew. Whoa, that was hard going. Problem with my plot is I'm in the far corner on the site, and the wood chip pile is quite a way away. So I think I'm going to need a cup of tea soon. But now I've got the wood chip onto the plot, I can start looking at the task that I have in hand today. So some of this wood chip has been down for about 3 years now, and as you can see, it's starting to decompose. It's forming what I suppose you would call it's trying to form kind of a hummus. Not hummus, that's a food you have a dip with, isn't it? Hummus, I believe it's called. But you can see there's some weeds and some grass starting to come through as well. I think that's because any seeds that are being blown around are landing on these decomposed chips and finding it to be a perfect home for them to start growing. So I'm going to use this decomposed wood chip. I'm going to shovel it up. I'm going to use it here in my potato boxes. I call these my potato boxes. They are 2 pallet collars, one stacked on top of the other, and I use these to grow potatoes in. I'm trying to raise the level within these potato boxes, and using some of that rotted down wood chip would be perfect. I think it may be slightly acidic. I'm going to have a look in a moment. However, when I'm growing potatoes, they don't mind a slightly acidic soil. Excellent. Now, I'll use the back of the rake to rake some of this up. Take it straight off of that membrane. Try and be very careful because I don't want to tear the membrane. It's a very heavy duty membrane. I'll show you in a moment the membrane itself. Once I get all this up. Look at that. Let's shovel it into the wheelbarrow. There we go. There we are. I think I'll get the broom and sweep some of that up. There. Let me get the broom. So there. That's a lot of those wood chips that are decomposed. They're going to be swept up, put in the barrow, put in the potato boxes, and I can put some fresh wood chip down here. Let me finish this, and I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So, the pH level is very, very slightly acidic, probably just about neutral. So I'm going to put these decomposed wood chips into the potato box. And I need to get a wiggle on because I'm dodging the rain showers and I'm losing the light. So let's get on and do it. So let's rake some of this in. One or two little bits of foliage and greenery have gone in. I'll pick some of those out. There we go. That should right down, settle itself down and be perfect. And I want to grow my potatoes. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's absolutely chock-a-block with worms. Excellent. So now that I've cleared this decomposing wood chip, it's left some of these, well, I can think of a few words for them, but it's the roots of bindweed. And there's only one or two, but if I can get them now, they are not going to grow come the spring. Let's get rid of those bindweed roots. Okay, let's get some of these wood chips down. There we go. Woohoo! There we are. There, so let's rake these out along here. There we go. Get them off of there. Let's get another lot. Now, I did say I would show you the membrane that I use. And this membrane is a heavy-duty membrane, and it's used in landscaping, and it is 125 GSM, which means 125 grams per metre of fabric. And it's perfect for use on the allotment. A little tip is when you lay it, fold the end over and lay it like that. That'll stop the end from fraying. Not that this should, because it's heavy duty. And I keep it down by pinning it to the ground with some of these. I don't know if you can see these. Let me come a little bit closer. With some of these are little pins. They simply hammer into the ground through the membrane and it stays down. And as you can see, after 3 years, this membrane is still as good as new. So don't skimp on the pennies, get some decent membrane. So there we are, that is the wood chip chipped and replaced on the path. New fresh wood chip replacing the old decomposed wood chip, which I've used in my potato box. This is probably going to take me several attempts, several hours to do the whole plot, but it's a job that needs to be done. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm Gang Gang. This is Gang Gang and Peanut, 2 peas in a pod, and as ever, until next time, take care. Bye.